Hello everybody. Today I would like to tell you about the conversation with two speakers between a man and the woman. The woman said to the man that they put that jobs notice on their website, and then they had received a lot of applications, and she thought there was at least 50. The man agreed with her, um, and he said the president was happy about that. Was happy about that uh, because he was eager to hire a head engineer and want to new hire to start as soon as possible. The government agreed with him, uh, but she commented with so many submissions, and she thought she couldn't be able to look at all the damn property, and the man suggested help her, and he said he would stop by her office, and they could go over them together. Thank you for everybody. Listening. Today I just gonna tell you about the conversation between two people, the man and the woman. Uh, the woman said to the man that at the staff meeting that morning, they said that the store manager, Mr. Harford, would retire that year, and they was looking for someone internal to take the spot. And the man agreed with her, and he said he would like to be a store manager, uh, but he thought he didn't have enough experience to be considered. The woman want to confirm that the man took business classes in college, and she thought the man had been assistant manager for a while, and so she thought that was a lot more than most of there. The man agreed with her, and he wanted to know when interview started. Thank you for listening. Hello everybody. Today I'm going to tell you about the conversation between two people, the man and the woman. The woman wanted to know if the man heard about Stacy, and she said Stacy was quitting and going to work for price publications. The man was surprised by that, and he thought they was our biggest competitor, and he thought Stacy liked it there. And the woman said that they scouted Stacy and offered Stacy a great position, so it was hard to refuse. The man thought Stacy deserved it, and and maybe he thought they should start thinking about their career plans, and the woman agreed with him, and She thought she could update uh, her resume later that day. Thank you for listening. Hello everybody. Today I could like to tell you about the conversation two people between the man and the woman. The man I thank the woman for coming to today's interview, and he thought the location was hard to reach, and the man A and the man B introduced about himself. The woman replied that it was great to finally met uh, two people. The man B said that they looked over her resumes and thought she and that the woman would be a perfect additional to their design department, but they were not sure that the woman had much experience in fashion photography. And the woman replied that she worked freelance for her friend's fashion studio, and she wanted to know if the man would like to see some pieces uh, they used on um, her website, because she brought some with her that day. The man was happy about that, and he suggested um, telling them about how the woman came up with her shooting method. Thank you for listening. Hello everybody. Today I could like to tell you about a conversation to people uh, between the man and the woman. The man wanted to know if the woman had applied for the company position that was advertised the week before. The woman disagreed with him, but she said she was still revising her resume because she felt that it didn't stand out enough, and she knew they could be opening up the hiring to people outside the company as well. The man suggested the woman send her his resume to use as a guide, because he had received a lot of help with his, and it definitely helped her. The woman thanked the man for that. Thank you for listening. Hello everybody. Today I'm going to tell you about the conversation to people between the man and the woman. The woman said to the man that before they finished that day's meeting, and she could like to talk about the hiring process for that year. In the past, they had used always used a headhunter who is recommended candidates to them, but she would like to disconnect continues that service. The man was surprised by that, and he thought it was very successfully. The woman commented it was very costly, and she said corporate the corporate good line there to reduce higher cost, and she had come up with a chart that shows how they have hired people in the past. The man was surprised by that, and he thought he didn't expect it, uh, those results, and then they should definitely go with the second best method, and either talk to the rest of the team so they can they could know more about that. Thank you for listening. Hello everybody. Today I could like to tell you about the conversation, uh, two speakers between the man and the woman. Uh, the man congratulated to the woman on her promotion, and he wants to know when it will be effective. The woman thanked the man for that, and she replied that it started in 2 weeks, but she was busy until then, since she had to attend training every day for it, and she didn't know when she could have time to pack this stuff up. And the man replied that he had finished his work for the day. Um, the woman was surprised by that, and she suggested the man help her to find an extra box in a supply closet. Thank you for listening.